Right, guys, welcome to another Let's Watch / Talk where we took a new story for Movie Gamer Show, and today we have the official trailer for Daredevil Born Again. So let's go ahead and check this out and we'll talk about it after. Let's go.
Thank you for finding the time.
I will admit, it's not entirely unpleasant seeing you again. A lot of time has passed. By the look of it, you've come up in the world.
I could say the same about you.
The mayor serves his city. I can see you're not entirely convinced.
Can you blame me? I can't shake the feeling that you're gaming the system.
Why did you stop being a vigilante?
The line was crossed.
It's hard to come to terms with a violent nature. Hating the power it has over us.
This city can't go unchecked.
Sometimes peace needs to be broken. And chaos must reign.
Am I putting the hatchet down? I was raised to believe in grace. But I was also raised to believe in retribution.
And there we have it, guys. That is the official trailer for Daredevil Born Again. And guys, the show is live today with, I think, the first 2 episodes tonight. That's going to be great to see, and that's why we're going to keep this very short and quick. But I gotta say, I hope we get to see the multiple outfits that Daredevil seems to have right here in his disposal. Yes, I know some we have seen the original attire. We've seen, of course, the one from She-Hulk with the gold or yellow and red. I loved it. But what about the new one that we're gonna get to see this new season, right? And the silver one looking pretty badass. I can't wait to see that one. Like I said, I'm hoping we get to see it. There's also the dark black with the dark red color combination right there, and the suits on the bottom. You can see that he has them hanging. Great stuff, I gotta say. Awesome stuff to see that. But will we get to see all those outfits throughout this season, or maybe in season 2? Who knows? Great to see the Punisher. Okay, I love the Punisher. Frank Castle, he's back. Of course, we have Foggy. Okay, the best friend. Okay, how can we can't forget him? But we also have, of course, the one and only Wilson Fisk. He's back as well. Miss Page is back, and new characters. We also have the love interest from Wilson Fisk coming back. Guys, just a lot. And as a big fan, I was a big fan of the Daredevil show, and I was sad. I was really sad once they were done, you know. And then the whole thing with Thanos happened, how they kind of like trying to rebuild and reintroduce these characters from the Netflix show into the MCU, because technically they were in the MCU, but then they kind of stepped away from that connection, if you will. And then with Thanos doing the snap and the 5 years passing and all that, I guess, convoluted stuff, I guess you could say, because there's just so much story, so many different stories / characters that are being introduced at the same time. Also, where the heck have they been? Plus also characters we already know that are getting reintroduced, you know. So just a lot to work with there. At least Disney and Marvel have a lot to work with and kind of rebuild and restructure. And so they're starting off with Daredevil and also the Punisher, which is great, at least when it comes to those characters. And it's great. I think they're doing a great job. They're going with the R rating. The gore is going to be there for sure. The action and the, I want to say, intensity that definitely the Netflix show had the first 3 seasons, with the characters and how hard the theme went. Of course, the main theme, the song theme, but also the theme in general, and the action, and just what Daredevil stands for and what he is and what was shown in the last 3 seasons definitely will be there in this season, so it seems, which is awesome. And I'm excited because I love Daredevil. I love Charlie Cox as Daredevil. He's a great Daredevil. I think he's cementing his legacy or his role as Daredevil. Like, he is Daredevil. Like, for example, Robert Downey Jr., he is Iron Man. There is no other Iron Man. Yes, in the future we will see most likely another Iron Man, you know, I think that's going to be happening very soon. I mean, but will anybody ever be as good as Robert Downey Jr.? No. Same thing with Chris Evans. Well, and yes, we're going to have multiple Captain Americas, and we're most likely going to get another Captain America in the future, or just another version with the whole multiverse thing. But will anybody ever reach Chris Evans' peak of level for Captain America? I don't think so. Everything that he's done and how he's portrayed the character, he's definitely cemented and locked in him being Daredevil. Like, he is Daredevil at this point, I would say. And also, I gotta give a shout out to Vincent D'Onofrio. That's how you say his name. I think so. He is Kingpin. I think he did a hell of a job, especially the first season. Really, really good job. Though I know a lot of criticisms have been popping up due to the fact of him being thinner. But that's because of the actor. Come on now. The actor can't keep being huge in the same stature that he was in the first season. So he's a little bit thinner here. Maybe there's some padding there and whatnot to keep that little thickness to him. Not as big, but still there. So that's okay. I think that's fine. I mean, he was really big in the Hawkeye show, right? So there was that too. So we'll see what happens in this one. I mean, he's going to be mayor, and we'll see the intensity that he brought and also Daredevil brought to the show in the past 3 seasons. So that's going to be very exciting to see, and just to see where it goes, because there's, I think, 8 episodes in this season. I think it's only 8 episodes, maybe 9, and I think that's it. I don't think they went with the full 13, like the usual Netflix episode count. But I think they're going for the full 8 or the full 9, and that is it. And then we're going to have to wait a whole year or 2 for season 2. But I think season 2 is confirmed. I think so. Other than that, guys, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Will you guys be watching Daredevil Born Again? He's back, guys. It's awesome. It's awesome. And there's a point where we didn't know. We didn't know if he was going to come back. Charlie Cox, the whole cast. Or maybe it was just going to be him without his buddies. So, I mean, hell, even Punisher. Nobody thought Punisher was going to come back. Frank Castle was going to come back. But he's going to come back. And hopefully he gets his own show again. I feel like there's definitely more for Punisher to come back. And I think they are working on something for Punisher in the future. What else? Maybe Jessica Jones, little cameo, little tidbit there for her, because I know there was something about the actress working out, but hopefully Luke Cage, or even, well, I don't know about Luke Cage or even Iron Fist, because they could get reworked, or I guess change of actors perhaps. I mean, for me personally, I really enjoyed Luke Cage and Iron Fist, though I found it my least favorite out of the bunch, out of definitely the whole set of Netflix shows when it comes to the Marvel crossover ones. But yeah, I definitely would like to see, at least I would say Jessica Jones. Would be really cool to see her back again as the character, or just her in the MCU. But yeah, I don't know, maybe some other people might want them portrayed differently, maybe their powers, or maybe the way they look and stuff like that, because I gotta say, everything from here that we've seen in this trailer, and just in general, when it comes to Daredevil, Charlie Cox character, Matthew Murdock, Wilson Fisk, and we also get Bullseye back again. because he was in the third season and he's back again here. So we get to see the actual full Bullseye in this season, and then we'll also get, I guess, the Punisher, and then the Friends. So like it seems exactly the same. There hasn't been a lot changed. Maybe we'll get to see some things here and there. Maybe, like I said, there's gonna be some new characters introduced as well, which of course will be brought due to the MCU. But I'm talking about characters from the Netflix show and the way it was in the show. It looks like it's gonna be exactly the same. So it's literally continuous and continuing from what happened with Thanos' snap, and after that, all that stuff. So, and plus the other stuff that happened in the other shows. So it's all just continuous. So it's great. I love how they kind of reworked that, because before it wasn't going to be like that. It was going to be just Fisk and Daredevil coming back. No Friends, no Punisher, no nothing. Which was weird. But they canceled all of that during the writer's strike, and they kind of reworked and redid everything and rewrote everything, and they made it work this time around, which is really cool. Props to them. Yes, guys, that is going to be it for this Let's Watch / Talk. Hope you guys did enjoy watching Daredevil Born Again, at least the first 2 episodes. I think it's the first 2 episodes, like I said before. So that's going to be a lot of fun. I know it's going to be everywhere. The reviews and people talking about it, maybe cameos, and or just speculations of what's going to happen next. So yeah, as I guess, take care, stay amazing. I'll see y'all with the next one.